Have you ever thought about fighting an animal? I'm sure you have, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You're probably thinking way too high of yourself. I saw this chart that shows how much Americans think an animal can beat a human in a fight. Take elephants for example. 74% of people have a brain and know that the elephant will completely destroy them. And then teabag the body just for fun. No question about it. You're not beating a 6-ton tank with your soft little fists. But 26% of people really think they have a chance? How could you say something so blasphemous? So, I feel it's my duty to deliver a reality check. We're gonna figure out which animals you could actually beat in a fight. Because some of these answers are insane. You're not beating a grizzly bear 27% of the time. And I know even you, my sweet stupid child, think you can handle some of these animals, but they would absolutely beat the shit out of you. We'll break it down by the 5 vertebrate animal classes: amphibians, birds, fish, reptiles, and mammals, to figure out exactly where your odds of winning drop to 0. It goes without saying, for this little thought experiment, every animal has a murderous killer instinct, from a bunny to a whale. They want you buried next to the queen, and of course, you would be naked, just like the animals. Hey there, little monkey, I'm Chimp Stories, so let's dive in. Amphibians. For amphibians, the scale would be divided somewhat like this. Frogs, which are usually the smallest amphibians. Then salamanders and toads tend to be the biggest in this class. But they are still very small and have no real way to hurt you. So sadly, for 99% of amphibians, you can beat them in a fight. Maybe there's a super odd chance you try to stomp a salamander or something, slip on their slime, hit your head and croak. But that really won't happen. However, there are 2 amphibians that could have a super small chance of ending you. The first one is the dart frog, which is found in the rainforests of Latin America. It is the most poisonous frog in the world. They secrete poison from their skin, and just 2 micrograms, about the size of a grain of salt, is enough to kill a human, but just touching the frog won't affect you. You will need to have an open wound for the poison to work. So, unless during the fight, the dart frog is smart enough to jump on your face and into your eye or mouth, therefore killing you, they could win. But that most likely won't happen. And the other amphibian that could potentially cause you some trouble is the Chinese giant salamander, which is endemic to southern China, mainly in the Pearl River Basin. The largest specimen ever recorded was 1.8 meters and 66 kilograms. Now, of course, you would have to fight it in water, because that's where they live. It's only fair. So, on your battle, the salamander could potentially bite onto you. They have quite powerful jaws to catch fish, and small teeth that are used for gripping their prey. Paired with their weight and swimming skills, they could theoretically drown you. But it's a far-fetched scenario. Humans win every battle easily. Therefore, amphibians are out of the battle. But birds are another story completely. If you're not well informed, right now you might be thinking, I can take on any bird. And for the most part, you would be correct. For birds, on the could it kill you scale, there are 6 tiers. Tier 1, harmless birds. These include extremely tiny and light birds, like hummingbirds, sparrows, robins, goldfinches, etc. They weigh 0 to 50 grams, and their threat level is 0. Even if they tried, there's no scenario where they pose a danger. However, I really doubt you will be able to hit them. Still, birds are incredibly fast and have fantastic reflexes. But since they can't harm you either, they will most likely fall to exhaustion before you. I theorize the most damage this kind of bird can do to you is a hummingbird sticking its beak straight into your eye at full speed. Tier 2. Annoying, but not dangerous. This tier includes small birds like pigeons, seagulls, crows, etc. They weigh 50 to 500 grams, and their threat level is 0%. They can peck, scratch, or cause chaos, but the best they might do is injure your eyes, not much more. Tier 3. Minor threats with pain potential. These include geese, swans, macaws. They weigh 500 grams up to 2 kilos. and their threat level is a 2% chance of killing you. These are the only animals that I think are overrated in the survey. Americans say that 14% of the time geese are winning the fight. No, they're winning 0% of the time. They do pack a bite, but you could fall over and kill a goose. However, macaws, now that's a different story. I don't say they will beat a human, but I can see it happening. Like, look at that beak. With some luck, it could puncture your neck, and you're done. Tier 4, raptors. Some examples are bald eagles, great horned owls, red-tailed hawks. They weigh 2 to 6 kilograms, and their threat level is 20 to 35% chance of killing you. Now we jump a level in danger. These birds are what you could call tryhards. They don't play silly casual games like eating fruits or nuts. They play ranked or competitive, which means they actually need to kill prey to survive.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
And they have the tools to kill you. Sharp talons, powerful beaks, crazy speed, and they know to target vital areas like the eyes and throat. If they get a good shot at you, they could kill you. But if you manage to catch one while they are attacking you, which again is extremely hard, it's game over for these birds. Tier 5, Apex raptors. Some examples are harpy eagles, golden eagles, Stellar's sea eagles. They weigh 6 to 15 kilograms. And their threat level is 70% chance of killing you. You might think, what? No chance a bird is killing me 70% of the time we fight. But okay, let's be real here. First, these eagles are much bigger than people expect. And second, these huge predator birds are not fighting on the ground. So your size and weight advantage means little. You will have to wait until the eagle dives at you. The harpy eagle, for example, can dive at speeds of 80 fucking kilometers per hour, and their talons measure 10 centimeters or 4 inches. Just look at them compared to a human hand. And their grip strength is 5 times stronger than the average human hand, enough to break small bones or the skull of a monkey. So imagine 8 knives flying at you at 80 kilometers per hour, aimed at your face and neck over and over and over. Your only chance of winning is grabbing the harpy eagle first, but then what? You wanna choke the eagle? Good luck closing your hand with 4 giant claws piercing your forearm. Tier 6, Flightless juggernauts. Some examples are ostriches, cassowaries, emus. They weigh 15 kilograms all the way to 160 kilos, and their threat level 10 to 95% chance of killing you. Okay, so the smaller flightless juggernauts, like the dwarf cassowary, for example, have little chance of killing you. They weigh 20 kilos and measure just 1 meter, a good people's elbow, and they are practically done for. You win easy. But when you get to the big juggernauts, your chances of winning plummet. The same cassowary, but a different species, will kick your ass. Measuring 180 centimeters and weighing 70 kilograms, now you're basically fighting a full-size human. Only difference, this human is terrifying. Jesus Christ. Not only that, but it can run at 50 kilometers per hour. Oh yeah, and has a little 6-inch knife at the end of each leg, and knows good old karate. I don't think your fleshy body and soft hands could do much against that giant psychotic bird. And don't even get me started on the ostrich. You get a cassowary and double it. Yeah, ostriches can measure 2.7 meters and weigh up to 130 kilos. They can run faster than cassowaries at 70 kilometers per hour. But instead of a knife, now there's a f***ing hammer on each foot that comes with a kick that can kill a lion. People say, oh, I would just go for the neck and snap it. Sure thing, Einstein. Before you can even touch the ostrich's neck with your puny hands, you will receive a Spartan kick to your stomach, ripping you open like a piñata. Humans beating ostriches 72% of the time? Hell no. And if you want to learn which fishes, reptiles, and mammals will kick your ass, stay tuned for part 2. Chimp ya later!